Okay, what are the symptoms of an unhappy hindgut particularly? Look, they can be very broad. The obvious ones are kind of, the obvious things are obvious, where you see fecal inconsistencies, and particularly with horses that aren't able to hold condition. This is a good example of a horse that wasn't holding condition. It's been on microbes for a while now. You can see the difference in coat condition. It's not an issue. But condition and fecal consistency, or differences in feces, are the big ones. But an unhappy hindgut, unfortunately, there's lots of other symptoms that can be there. It can be maybe pain around the abdomen area when saddling up, or behavioural issues. Actually, the gut and the brain are connected. So some horses will show behavioural symptoms with gut health. Again, the coat is a very external, I suppose, picture of internal health. You know, a good shiny coat will often say that things are going well inside, not just digestive health, of course, but if we have a dry, dull coat, that may be a case of it. So behavioural, poor appetite, you'll know your own horse, but there's some of the things we need to be thinking about. But all these, I suppose, you work with your own vet, equine nutritionist, when you're looking at these challenges to make assumptions. There is diagnostics we can do, like blood work and scanning, on diagnosis of an unhappy hindgut, but sometimes in the more subtle ones, it can be harder to diagnose. In a further video, I'll talk about why we supplement horses, certainly the evolution of the horse from wild horse to domestication, the increase in starch in diets. A lot of those things have changed the diversity of the gut microbiome, and because of it, as a consequence, we see more issues with the hindgut. So there's some of the symptoms of an unhappy hindgut. The obvious ones are lack of condition, changes in fecal condition, maybe pain around the abdomen, and maybe a dull coat and poor appetite.